5 gel room in level 1 is a utility room that looks quick and easy on the surface, but as is in many cases in Z1, contains hidden strats you can utilize during your run. To analyze this room, start by looking at the gel pattern on the world record route. You can see 5 gels in total, with 2 on the right and 3 on the left. Let's start by trying to find the quickest way through the room. It's usually the path of least resistance, so it's often why you'll see people walk to the right. Let's watch that now. Alright, so let's reset this room and take a look at it again. We're going to walk to the right, so you're probably only going to have 2 gels that you're worried about, maybe possibly a third one. This gel right here was the one that really got in our way as we started walking north. As you enter the room, what you're going to want to do is you're going to have the 2 gel formation every time on the right side if you're following the world record route. You're going to want to see which gel here is going to be the most dangerous one for you. When walking north, walk all the way to the double blocks here like you're seeing Link do, and this allows you to read and react to these 2 gels, and possibly these guys coming to the right. What you're trying to do is you're trying to, again, hug this center line as far as possible, as close as possible, because if you walk all the way out here, or even all the way out here to get around this, you're just taking time in the room that you don't need to do. So by walking north here, what you can do is read and react again to these gels. Walk to the right here. You're either going to stab through these guys or find a clean path that you can just get to the door and get out of here. Again, every time you swing your sword, it's about a third of a second, so you don't really want to swing and kill these guys if you're just trying to make it through here and not worried about counts or anything. So let's take a look at that again. Alright, so if we pause it right there, you can see that Link tried to do that. He tried to come up here. He's trying to get over to this door, this half tile right here, and get through, but he's got a gel that's in his way. It's going to happen. These gels, they can be aggressive towards Link and just kind of surround you at times. And these gels are tough because often when you think you have a clean path, a gel will either change direction or it'll speed up and it'll move quicker than the pattern of movement that you've seen. You see them kind of prod along every once in a while, and all of a sudden it speeds up a little bit. So the gels sometimes can be a little tricky that way. So just be careful. And again, as you're coming through here, you kind of want to key in on 1 or 2 of these. You don't have to read the entire room. If you're just trying to get to the door, you're just trying to go straight north here. Just look at the couple on this side. We had one that went this way, and then we had one of them that's coming and approaching Link, but it's not going to be an issue for him. So as long as he stabs through here, he can get through. And again, what you saw there, you saw Link try to avoid the gel and go north of him, but again, that gel just sped up there and took his safety path away. So Link was trying to get through there without stabbing the sword. He's trying to save the frames of the sword animation coming out, but again, that gel just kind of sped up on him and took his route away. So the quickest way, again, is not to swing at all, but if you have to, if you got to push through, it's only a third of a second, you can get through there. And you saw that time he did the same thing, so it took the same path. He went north and he was watching this gel, and as Link moved up, you saw that gel moving up right alongside of him. So when Link turned left, he just swung the sword, anticipated the gel moving up, which he did, and was able to cleanly get through. We can watch that one more time. So that takes care of the quickest way of getting through this room. Now, what about the utility portion? I said this was a utility room. Well, a lot of times what you're trying to do inside of level 1 is you're trying to build counts, either if you're on the 30-30 route and you're trying to get a blue candle and have 30 rupees by the time you get up there, or if you just need bombs or whatnot inside level 1 in preparation for any route you're running past that. What you're trying to do is you're trying to build your consecutive counter before you get up to the gorillas. You can see the consecutive counter right now is on 5, so there's 3 gorillas in a couple rooms away. So if you want to build counts and prepare for that room, you can do so through this room here. It's going to take you a little bit of time. You are trading off some time to build those counts, but if you're ready for that gorilla room and you're sitting on an 8 count or a 9 count, and you know you're global and you've got a couple chances up there, this room can be utilized to set those counts up. So usually when you see people doing that, they're either going to go right and anticipate killing gels on the way through and trying to build that count, or you can go to this left route and you've got 3 gels right here, and often what you'll see people do is go to this half tile, swing through and try to kill as many as they can in that first swing with beam sword. As they walk right, if they need to take out another one, you can build counts. Sometimes you can take out 4 gels very quickly in this room. So it's called a utility room because you can build those counts up. Again, that's more of an advanced strategy there, but it's one that's helpful to know because in a In a room like this that just seems very simple, you just want to get to the door, knowing that you have the utility of killing these gels, and these guys do increase your global and your consecutive count. So knowing this left path, you want to aim for this half tile right here, swing through and get up north. On the return trip through this room, there's really not much to do. You're trying to get to this door as quickly and efficiently as possible. Again, you don't want to be messing around with the gels in this room. All you're trying to do is get straight to the door and walk as quickly and cleanly as you can. And that's it. You've got the 5 gel room now solved. You know this is a utility room that you can use to build counts. You've got a plan of attack for if you just want to get straight through the room as quickly as possible. Again, you want to hug this center tile, go all the way north so you can see kind of what's going on here so you can read and react. Get to the door and push through if you have to. If you've got to swing, you got to swing. You want to keep beams as far as possible, as long as possible in every level of Z1, even level 1. But other than that, you can use the left gels to build counts. And then exiting through here on the way back after you get the bow. You just want to come down through here. You saw him get the map. You can get the map or not if you want. Completely up to you, but this utility room it's a nice little handy one to have in your arsenal and know what's going on, to understand what you're trying to do. If you're entering with a count of 5 or 6, that type of thing, you know, how many do you want to kill? If you got a 6 count, you know, killing a couple of these guys in the Stalfos in the room north will set you up on a 9 count ready for the 3 Gorillas. So really on your route, what you want to do with this room is kind of understand where your counts are heading into this room. Know if you need to kill a couple gels or if not, and then you've got a pattern, a plan of attack for this room either way. Knowing that is going to make this room a lot more efficient for you, and it's going to utilize this room in level 1 to the best of your skill set.